So as I've mentioned before, it is very difficult, if not quite impossible, to directly change an emotion that we're having. However, we can introduce a different thought. Now, in a previous video, I mentioned a technique, a brief technique of giving yourself a bit amount of time, 3 minutes maximum, to be able to indulge that emotion and feel it fully so that you are able to not dwell on it and actually attend to it and experience the emotion without necessarily being what that emotion encourages you to be. I often tell people, you are experiencing anxiety. You are not anxious, you are who you are. Anxiety is a state that you're having. Depression is something that you are experiencing temporarily. You are not anxious, you are you. You are experiencing a state of anxiety. Here's a simple way to get unstuck when you are stuck in the depths of a negative emotion. Number one, recognize the emotion that you're having, including any secondary emotions that may be there. Number two, give yourself a couple moments to actually indulge it, but only by feeling it, not being it. So for example, if you are anxious, allow yourself a few moments to actually feel that anxiety. Notice where and how you feel that emotion. Allow yourself to fully feel it and take a few deep breaths to slow yourself down. The third part, and this is the kind of fun part, is to introduce another thought. The thought that you introduce should be something that you don't intend to get rid of the initial thought or emotion that you had, but rather one that is of a higher level. For example, think of something that brings you joy. Think about something you're looking forward to, or something that has been really fun for you in the past. Think about someone that you love, or something that you're interested in. Even if it's just something very small, like looking forward to watching your favorite show on Netflix, or being able to connect with a friend, or being able to read. The final step is to connect with the emotion that is associated with that thought. Let's use the example of anxiety. I'm feeling very, very anxious because I have exams or the holidays are coming up. Number one, I need to recognize exactly what I'm feeling. I'm feeling anxiety. Am I also feeling a little bit of fear? Am I feeling a little bit of excitement? So recognize what it is. Number two, I need to actually feel the anxiety. So there's anxiety here. I'm going to allow myself to be anxious for a few minutes. Just feel what it's like. Notice it. Where do I feel it? I kind of feel it right here. Or I may notice it more in tension in my shoulders. Breathe deeply. And now, the fun part. Think of something that brings me joy. I'm looking forward to going to travel and see some of my friends and family members. That's going to be fun. Let me think about it. Think about it for a little while. Daydream. And then the final step. What kind of feelings would I have? What would be fun about that? Why am I excited to go see my family and travel? Allow the emotion of what it would be like to experience that thought or that thing that you're looking forward to and connect with that for a while. Again, the point is not to try and get rid of the feelings that we have, because oftentimes they're helpful to a degree, but rather when they stop becoming helpful or useful, to be able to use our thoughts and connecting with our hearts and feelings of joy, of happiness, of things that we look forward to introduce another thought, another emotion, or something that's more helpful for us. Thanks.